Welcome to Really American. I am Michael Hayne. I am happy because today is the release of the new Beetlejuice. And actually, I thought before I get into today's news, how about I do Beetlejuice roasting Donald Trump? Let's see how that would go. Whoa, I prefer sandworms. Now here's a guy who's supported by a bunch of bald chodes who ain't got no money in a pickup truck and somehow think he's the second coming of Christ. He only got indicted 167 times, and it keeps getting funnier every time they see it. Not to mention the fact that you're sort of a criminal guy. What do you think? Nice fucking policies. Now, there will be a major presidential election this year, and all the focus is on Trump and Harris, and justifiably so. But there's also going to be major congressional and Senate races happening. And it seems that with Kamala Harris having all of this energy and momentum and money and excitement and every other kind of positive aura you could think of, it's not looking too good for the sorry Republicans in Congress, who are the least productive Congress in history. In fact, a Republican congressman from Texas, Tony Gonzalez, thinks that if things keep going as bleakly as they are, things may not look too good for Republicans come November. Here was the moderate rep, Tony Gonzalez of Texas. What is frustrating to me is I firmly believe that House Republicans are going to lose the majority, and we're going to lose it because of ourselves. We're getting outraised. We're getting outspent. Democratic messaging is at a different level than when we're at. The Republican can go on to say, people just want their lives to be better. You think? You just caught on to this in the year 2024? They want to feel safe in their communities. They want their kids to feel safe in school. Something about those guns and thoughts and prayers not being the solution. They want more money in their pockets, not the pockets of billionaires. These are real issues. Dude, you sure you're a Republican? Yet the House Republicans continue to get in their own way, and I worry if we stay in this spot, we're gonna be in the minority. Yepers. CBS recently expanded on what is going on in critical House races and why Republicans are and should be shitting themselves. Let's take a look at that.
$37.7 million during the first quarter of this year. And that includes nearly $17 million raised in the month of March. That's almost $12 million more than its Republican rival. Here's another acronym for you, the NRCC, raised over the same period of time. Susan Del Bene is our guest now. She is the chair of the Democratic Congressional Campaign Committee here in Washington. We shorthand that to DCCC. Congresswoman, it's great to see you. Let me ask you about something that happened just today. I hope you're briefed up on it. The Supreme Court has lifted a hold on a lower court ruling that may allow for the redrawing of congressional map in Louisiana. To the degree you can, what's your comment or reaction to that move?
Well, first of all, thanks for having me. And we had a monumental Supreme Court decision on the Voting Rights Act with respect to Alabama. And that same decision has an impact on Louisiana. We need to make sure that everyone has fair representation. The maps were not fair in Alabama, and for similar reasons, we can see changes in the map in Louisiana and maybe other states as well. So this is incredibly important to make sure that communities can really feel like they have representation, that their votes are not diluted. And this will be important as well, as it gives opportunities for there to be new leaders and potentially new members of the Democratic caucus from the South.
So in Louisiana currently.
So it seems Democrats are not only winning the money race, that's in their favor, but a surprisingly decent and positive handpicked Trump Supreme Court regarding congressional redistricting in the red states of Louisiana and Alabama actually might be in Democrats' favor. No, we're not saying that, Democrats or Kamala Harris is going to win the state of Louisiana or Alabama. But the fact that Democrats actually stand a chance at the congressional level by virtue of this decision is quite positive. But it's not just these things. The biggest thing that I think is a disadvantage to Republicans is Lara Trump. Ever since Trumpy Dumpty did the whole Nepo baby thing, because that's what they know best, the criminal crime family doing anything and everything for their own personal gain, since she was appointed the RNC chair, where the money's going, how things are being
Day.
Lara Trump also saying the party will not fund Mr. Trump's legal costs directly, and the donors can opt out of a fundraising system designed to send portions of each donation to an account that pays some Trump legal bills.
How do you tell people who are sending money to the RNC that it's more important to put their money towards paying the legal bills of a billionaire than helping elect Republicans in Pennsylvania or in Michigan?
Anyone who does not want to contribute to that very small amount of money is able to opt out of that.
And with a
opt out. Yes, I'm sure these miserably uninformed sheep who still don't understand how math works and how Trumpy Dumpty lost in 2020 are going to know how to opt out of basically subsidizing Trumpy Dumpty's legal fees. Yeah, I'm sure that'll happen. By the way, you wonder where the money also could be going, where it's not probably going, which is down the ballot important GOP races. But Lara Trump's crappy music career. Oh my God. Yes, apparently the money went all to Trump's legal fees. And I guess the emaciated chameleon's lip filler. What's with them and looking like big mouth Billy Bass fish? It's just so weird and creepy. But yeah, Lara Trump apparently put out a music video. Now, warning to any nursing mothers, people who might be suffering from epilepsy, I'm going to play a clip of this music video, but for any of those people, I'm giving a warning right now. You may want to leave the room.
Without your bravery, we're all out of luck. No, this can't be denied. You gotta be special.
Oh, God, man. Sounded like a bunch of cats in heat being tossed into a trash compactor. My God, forget using waterboarding. Just play that. And you know what? Instead of grifting money and using it on all that lip filler, maybe next time use it on singing lessons. That would be helpful. I think just blood just came out of my ear, like for real, not like with Trump's, so-called assassination attempt. I hope blood's not coming out of anybody else's ears because of that. I guess this is what happens when all legit musicians want absolutely nothing to do with you, and you're forced to have your daughter-in-law make music for your campaign. Good God. Anyway, this just demonstrates, why Republicans should be worried, because that is who that's at the helm. That is deciding how money is being spent on key important races, and what might explain why Rep. Tony Gonzalez of Texas might also be worried. I am Michael Hayne. This is Really American. Please subscribe to our channel and check me out on TikTok at Mike Hayne Comedian. Talk to you later.